While the reason you got into the industry isn't solely because of pay, it's likely at least one of your top reasons for staying. And if you don't understand the difference between payment methods like cents per mile and percentage pay, you may not choose the payment structure that will maximize your income. In today's video, Samantha will cover 7 different ways truck drivers can get paid so you'll feel confident in making the best choice for yourself and easily understand your settlement checks.
Hello, I'm Samantha. I'm the Operations Support Manager at Anderson Trucking Service. I oversee our driver settlement department. I've been in this role since 2012 and have a great grasp on how the industry has changed over the years and the many different pay structures that a driver can be forced to choose between. So the first types of pay that a driver could be paid would be cents per mile, or CPM as known in the industry. When a driver is paid cents per mile, it actually means that you are paid for each mile that you run. Currently, the market range is about 50 cents a mile. The CPM rate you'll be paid is dependent on the company you work for. So let's break this down as an example. If you run 400 miles in one day, you could count on earning about $200 that day. It doesn't include things like detention or stop pay, but it will be the amount of miles that you do run. Now, take into consideration that independent contractors and company drivers can receive a different CPM. As an example, company drivers should receive pay for both their empty and loaded miles. While we're talking about independent contractors, they will probably just receive pay for their loaded miles, as any bounce or empty miles would be their responsibility. CPM is a more stable form of payment compared to percentage pay, so take that into account when taking a look at different pay structures. The second way to be paid would be on the percentage pay. And percentage pay is based on what is being billed to the customer. It includes everything from line haul, stop charges, any special equipment. But remember, just like cents per mile, the percentage that you're paid on does depend on the carrier that you work for. When paid the percentage, your income will fluctuate with the market. So the higher the revenue, the higher amount you're going to make, and then the lower the revenue, the lower that you're going to make. It does come with some perks. As the market increases, you do receive that extra little bump, but there is a little bit of risk involved with it too. So let's talk a little bit about per diem pay. Drivers should have the option to elect or opt out of per diem pay. Fewer taxes are withheld on this payment method, which gives drivers a large take-home pay amount. It also allows you to pay for things that you may need over the road, such as laundry services. When talking about stop pay occurs when a driver stops at a facility on their way to a load's final destination. It's in order to pick up additional freight. I usually tell drivers it's between your pickup and your delivery. That would be your stop. When talking about detention pay, it is something that a truck driver really never wants to be paid, but should be paid quite frequently. Detention pay is paid out anytime a customer would hold up a truck or cause an unknown delay, or sometimes even a known delay for you as the driver. This may happen if the carrier is not available to load or unload your trailer, or if they know they're going to take quite a long time to load or unload your trailer. The carrier will typically bill the customer on an hourly basis for these occurrences. And then when the carrier is paid, you would receive your portion of the detention. And it's again a carrier's discretion as to how much of that detention you will be paid. So let's talk a little bit about accessorial pay. Accessorial pay is any other charge that fits with an order that isn't line haul pay. It may include things like tarping, tolls, loading, unloading, any other of the little things that is, again, not the line haul. You're doing the extra work for the load, so we're trying to get as much extra money as we can for you. Bonus pay. When talking about bonus pay, every carrier has a different bonus structure. It is so important to ask your recruiter about it. You may be offered things such as a sign-on bonus, referral bonuses, a bonus after you complete a lease term. It's really going to be important that you are your own advocate and you speak up and ask about those bonus programs.
Once you start with the carrier, look closely at your settlement checks. They should detail everything you're being paid for. And if you're confused about a settlement check, call. There should be a department at your carrier that can break everything down for you and explain it clearly. ATS is proud to offer a variety of pay structures for company drivers and independent contractors, including our Fusion program for owner-operators. To learn more about our pay structures, look for the links below. Thanks for watching another edition of Over the Road on the Truck Driving channel. We make videos like this every week. If you found this to be helpful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again, and we'll see you out on the road.